Yo, what's going on? It's Momo, Headmovement TV, Hala Mala Talavala, with the main man, Charlie Edwards, ahead of his massive world title fight against Cristofer Rosales on the undercard of the Dillian Whyte Chisora Part 2. First of all, how you feeling, bro?
Feeling great, feeling unbelievable. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night. It's been a long time coming, and I put everything and done everything behind the scenes. Me and my trainer Grant Smith, we've left no stone unturned, and he's developed the game plan, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to executing it. I've had a long camp. Really, I've been training since July because we was looking to get a world title shot, a big fight against Mifile Maruti for the IBF. We actually went over to Malaysia. One of my sponsors from GoPack took me over there and to look at Mifile Maruti, and then we was like straight back from there, kind of training camp, because we thought we could get him, and like it kept falling through, and then he chose a different route. So then we kind of reassessed, and Eddie said to me, "What about Rosales?" That after the Paddy Barnes fight, I was like, "Yes, give me it. I'm ready now. I'm ready for these big shots, and why not go in there and don't try and pick your way to world title, but take out. I think I'm boxed like the #1 in the division. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready. Like fight week's done now. All I've got to do is chill out and focus.
You made the weight very well.
Oh,
Preparation.
very well. Like it's the easiest I've ever made the weight, and I'm moved back down. But it's because I know how to do the weight properly. Like I'm not naive to it. You learn from lessons. You learn from mistakes. I've been around the block, and I wasn't making the weight right, and I had to learn how to do it. I see Ryan Burnett do it when he was unifying the bantamweight division, and how strong he was in the ring. And I didn't understand the weight making strategy, but I believed in it. I see him do it, and it gives me belief. And now it gives me the chance to, it's given me the belief to do it myself. And I'd done it in the Nelson fight and realised I could have made the flyweight, and that's what made me actually drop back down to flyweight, because I told her, yeah, give me a world title shot, and it's game on. And he delivered, so I'm blessed.
Yeah, now you look great all week. You look great at the weigh-in again today. What did you make of Cristofer Rosales at the weigh-in? First of all, his weight, how he looked, and the stare down that you had, which was a bit mad.
I don't really take much from the weigh-in. Obviously, he's come from Nicaragua, so he might be a bit tired. He's still getting used to the time zone and all that. And listen, he ain't coming lighter than me, so he looks like he's made the weight comfortably as well. He might just be a very emotionless person. I thought that as he was coming over, so I'm not going to look too much into that. I don't need to feed off his weaknesses to give me confidence. I know what I'm going to do, and I know what I'm ready to do. But the stare down, the stare down was deep. This is the first time ever in my career where I've never laughed and never made a joke at a stare down. And that's because this is destiny for me, and I've got full focus on this shot, and I know what I'm capable of doing in the gym, and I'm in business now. I'm not playing around. I'm doing it for the right reasons now. I'm not doing it to want to be Instagram famous, or I'm not doing it because I want to be out in the media. I'm doing it because this is my time now, and
your legacy. My legacy,
and like I'm not doing it to like impress birds. I'm not doing this. I'm doing it for me, and it's been a dream I've had since a young kid. But I've been confused at times throughout my life. But now I'm very secure. I've gone through heartache of my mum. I've gone through pain and suffering. I've gone through being up there on Sky to down in the dumps, no one cares, and I've had to fight through and develop myself, and I found myself, and I'm secure at home. I've got a brilliant fiance who supports my dreams so much. I'm back basically training with my brother. That support network's so strong again, and I've got a great coach in Grant Smith, and he's really took me under his wing, and he treats me like his own son. He's always checking up on me, he's always thinking, and to be honest, I've never had it where I've been so obsessed with this sport, and so obsessed with it, and like I always give it my, I'm always that fighter who has to be told to rest. Like even when I'm not supposed to be in the gym, I still end up training. But Grant is obsessed with the sport just as much as I am. He's out there to prove his name, and he's out there to want to make his gym the best in Sheffield, the best in the UK, you know. So he's making very much noise with me, my brother, and a few of the other pros coming through. And yeah, I'm looking forward to winning him his first world title.
His son's talented as well, isn't he?
Yeah, his son Dalton Smith, very talented kid, come from GB, but Grant brought him up from a young age of 6, I think, all the way through, and taught him all the way through. So it just goes to show he can develop a champion from nothing to something. And yeah, Sonny's been with him 5 years, so I've always known he's been a great coach, but now I've been with him for the last 12 months. That's me set now. We're gonna start it on Saturday. When we win this world title, then it's opened so many doors for us both. And yeah, like I said, I've got a good support network. My sponsors have all pulled together, and I've got more emotional support from them all. I've really got to know them all and gel really well. And I've got a lot of good peoples around me. I've got angels all around me, if I'm honest with you. And that's what's made my job so much easier, and it's got my head focused. Like I said, I found myself. I'm mentally stronger. I've had to go through adversity, go through other things, family being ill, and I'm coming of age, I believe.
Speaking of coming through adversity, what's changed since Casemiro 2 years ago? What would you say what's the biggest changes?
I got caught up in the hype with the Casemiro thing, and I thought I was unbelievable. And reality was I weren't. I was a good novice pro who come from the amateur, had a successful amateur career, but I didn't understand the professional game as such, and I didn't understand what it was to be at world level. And because I got so much hype through all the Instagram, when Instagram started going big and I started posting videos out and that, and I was making so many mistakes, but because I was getting gassed off people's comments and that, I started believing it. And then the world title fight come. I've always been that type of fighter where I always want to challenge myself. It was the best thing I ever done because of it made me find myself and made me the person I am today, made me realise a lot about boxing, about out of sides of boxing, about people around me. So I can only be grateful for that. But that's it. That's the valuable lessons I've learned through that Casemiro defeat, and it's something I don't regret. And it's something I believe that I'm on a destiny, and I'm on the journey, and that was a major part of my journey to get me where I am today.
Because there is an argument that you took that too early, but at the same time,
but it's my decision.
Yeah. And would you be here how you are now?
I wouldn't. Because I wouldn't have realised and re-evaluated myself and had to step back and scratch my head and think, I'm not as good as I am. I thought I was. And that's real. When you realise you're not as good as you think you are, and then you kind of start assessing people around you, assessing what you've got to do, what you haven't been doing, what these world level fighters have been doing, and why their mentality is the way they are, the way they can control themselves and be calm in uncomfortable situations. And it really was a project of mine, because at the time I had a lot going on with my dad, falling out with him. I weren't secure in my relationship. I was all over the place. I was out in Marbella. My life was a bit crazy, and now I stripped it back, simplified things, and now I'm secure and I've got a good woman around me, and I believe that's why it's helped me. She turned me into a better and stronger man, mentally and emotionally, and I'm grateful for that.
Focus. Okay, other big cards, other big fights on the card. You've got Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora. What's your view on that fight and obviously all the build-up?
To be honest, I was in the back room waiting for the board meeting for the rules and regulations, so I didn't see all the stuff that went on at the weigh-in. I haven't seen the weigh-in yet, so I can't really comment on that. But I believe White's going to do it, and going to be a lot cuter and cleverer this time round. I don't know what kind of Chisora we're going to deal with, because he does look in a bit better shape than he normally is, and he's got a lot of influence off David Hay. So it's one of them ones that we're only going to see it on Saturday night. so you can't really assess it too much in like things. So that's why my head's with Dillian, and Dillian didn't have to take this fight. So he's obviously out there to prove a point and to show world boxing like how much he's come on and why he deserves these big fights.
See, it must be a sick feeling knowing how sick that fight, the first one, was. It's on pay-per-view this time, and your fight is the only world title fight, WBC green belt, all of that on the fight. So that's
100%. It's a big opportunity for me, like, because I think their fight, because it was so big, the first one was going out on Showtime across America, and I believe my fight will be going out on it as well. So it's a big opportunity for me to be on such a big card that, as well, a lot of British people will be there for. So it will give me the opportunity to showcase my skills.
And even the fighters, even the fans, that don't know you, they're gonna know that's a legit WBC title on the line.
Everyone knows the WBC.
Everyone knows that.
So when it's getting called out and people see that, they're gonna be like, oh, this is so-and-so. Oh, he's fighting for the World WBC. Even if they don't know me, they know my name now. And when they look at the card, and obviously it's Derek Chisora in that, then they're going to, next fight they're going to look at is, oh, there's a world title fight. Oh, I wonder what he's like. And they might sit there and watch it, and it gives me the opportunity to gain a lot more fans.
Eddie touched on, obviously, put yourself under pressure. I think he must have misunderstood you saying things to visualize and realize. Obviously,
I believe on that note, like, it might look to a lot of people that I am putting myself under pressure, but because the way my mentality is and the way I'm thinking and like the kind of frequency I'm working on, it won't suit everyone's cup of tea, and they might look at me and think I'm arrogant and I'm this, or I'm too confident, or I'm putting too much pressure on myself. But that's not what's going on in my head. I know what's up here, and all I need to worry about is my well-being. My well-being is the most important thing to me, and when your well-being is good, you're very dangerous.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Obviously, big fight tomorrow. We've got a few things to do. So yeah, Small Mo Headmovement TV, Hala Mala Talavala, with the main man Charlie.
Hala Mala Talavala.
Yeah.
Yes, I got it.
And then you.
And then you.
Yeah. All right. No, but respect.